What is up? We're back.
It's Mark and Amanda. Da-da-da-da. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is video number 2 for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve day, whatever
it goes
we
up.
decide to post it.
Alright.
But we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions.
The infamous New Year's resolution. I wonder how long that goes back. Like, with the date of New Year's resolutions, how far it goes back.
It's interesting. We're going to have to...
I want people's ideas. Comment.
What's your knowledge on that? New Year's resolutions.
And how many people statistically are successful at their resolutions?
What's the most common, I wonder? Without even looking it up. Going on a diet, probably.
Going on a diet.
Without even looking it up, that's probably what it is, guys. I'm going to join a gym. I'm going to start exercising regularly. I'm going to change my habits. I'm going to quit smoking. I mean, those are like...
Change habits.
Change habits. Bad habits. They're going to do it overnight.
Well, after about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's kind of like... Oh.
I think that's what causes failure.
What?
For one, people don't want to do it. They know they need to do it, and they're setting themselves up for failure, I think, sometimes with New Year's resolutions. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever I want, live my lifestyle till New Year's Day, and then I'm going to completely change my life.
Yeah.
I think that's why there's so much failure.
Right. It's unrealistic. It's not sustainable.
I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to start lifting. I'm going to completely change everything, and then they realize...
You have to wait till January 1st to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably going to fail anyway.
I get... We've the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've had our highs and lows. We've had days and Thanksgiving meals and Christmas Day meals and stuff. And I mean, we could have easily said, well, screw it, let's just quit. And let's just wait till New Year's and go back to the gym. Why would you do that? I mean, you can just, the day that you had the big family dinner, go ahead and enjoy it, right? And then, I mean, I think we worked out about every day. We found time to work out.
Right. We didn't change our habits. We still had rest days, and
right.
I think we only had 2 rest days in a row. We're still working out 5 days a week.
I think it goes back to setting goals. Even in my training for a personal trainer, it teaches us to teach people short-term goals, long-term goals. You know, just set different goals. Set a goal each day. Today, I'm gonna do the best I can to eat healthy. You know, at the end of the week, I want to lose at least 1 pound.
Realistic
goals, sustainable,
so that you don't set yourself up for failure. That's what we do in behavioral health too.
I mean, I think you're setting yourself up for failure if you're thinking that, okay, New Year's Day, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit eating all the stuff that I love to eat. I'm going to go on this crash diet that I know I'm going to starve, and that's why I'm dreading it, and that's why I'm going to wait till New Year's Day. I'm going to have my mind right, and I'm going to do this starvation diet, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to work out for 2 hours a day. I'm going to go to the gym every day, and then something comes up, and then you miss a day, and you're like, well, and each day that you miss becomes easier, in my experience, to continue to miss.
If you dread something, you're already going to fail at it. That's just bottom line.
Right. We've covered this. I've covered this with people for years and years and years. If you don't like, right.
You're going to have that baby.
But if you don't like eating chicken breast or eating rice, or if you don't like certain things, you're not going to do it. And we seldom eat chicken breast, the bodybuilder diet, chicken breast and rice and broccoli. I mean, that's like that's your staple food for bodybuilders, right? We don't eat it every day. We eat things we like. We're going to celebrate New Year's tonight. We decided we're going to make our own no-dough pizzas. We bought some pizza pans, and I like pizza, but I'm trying to be conscious of carbohydrates because I have slacked. So there's ways around it. I had a really good thought. I forgot what it was.
I know you said it. Can't get excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited thinking about that pizza. I'm starving now.
That's how you got sidetracked. Anyways, so setting yourself up for realistic, attainable goals. You can't give up bad habits overnight. Behavior does not change without effort, and it's conscientious effort, and it's not an easy process. It's almost like an addiction. You know, ask any person suffering with an addiction when they tried to obtain sobriety how easy it was and how good it felt. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you it sucked and they hated it. And every day is it's work. So it's kind of the same process. New Year's resolutions are great and they're great motivators, but it's not an easy process. It is grueling. This kind of what we do becomes a lifestyle. It's not just the beginning of the year kind of thing. You're rocking that hat now.
I remembered my thought.
Okay. I figured.
There's many forms of exercise. There's walking, there's running, there's lifting weights, there's yoga, there's what's that new one? Refit. There's Refit that's pretty popular.
Pilates.
You should be able to find a Refit class or yoga class or Pilates class, Zumba. There's runners, marathoners. I mean,
Cycling.
there's so many. Cycling's a great exercise. Just because weightlifting is our choice of what we enjoy doing, it doesn't mean that it's the only way. There's other things that you can do to be live a healthier lifestyle.
Yes. It boils down to starting with those small, realistic goals.
Right.
Park farther away. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Carry in groceries one at a time. Like, you know how it's like one trip only? No,
Yeah,
don't do that.
That's me.
Make a couple of trips. You're getting, your steps in.
Right. But I think that's, it's not the only way, and not everyone enjoys going into a fitness center, into a gym setting, and working out because they find it to be a chore.
Sometimes the getting started with, for some people, like, I don't have anybody to go with me and I don't know what to do and I'm embarrassed.
That's a very common issue.
Mm-hmm.
Or we've touched on this before. I want to lose weight before I do that.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bust any bubbles with I believe very firmly, and there's scientific evidence backing it, but you need to do resistance training of some sort right along with your dieting. And even riding a bicycle, that's resistance training. Sprinting uphill, like hill sprints, or walking uphill, that is resistance training. It's boot camp type workouts, like I used to run boot camps. All those things are resistance training. They're activating your muscles. If you just get out and walk on a treadmill or just walk down a flat road, depending on your fitness level, that may be where you're at right now, but you need to set goals to move past that onto something else.
Yeah. What did we cover in the other video? Like, there are some people who have physical ailments. I won't call them disabilities, but like, if they have to go to physical therapy
Injuries
because they just had a surgery or something. Oh, my knees hurt, my feet hurt.
Mm-hmm.
If you continue to sit and stay sedentary or stationary, your knees and your feet are still going to hurt, and you're still going to continue to gain weight because you're not doing anything.
Right.
But if you move a little at a time,
and that's what therapy does. That's why therapy sucks, because it hurts.
Physical therapy is. It's exercise. It's moving.
They get you to the point.
The more you do it, the better you'll feel, and eventually that will work itself out, resolve itself. No, I'm not saying 100%, because depending on what if I have metal rods in my hips, I'm probably going to experience a little discomfort. But
with therapy, they get you mobile, and then they teach you how to do these exercises that you take home. And I think I've seen it a lot where they don't do the exercises once you get home because you've done the therapy. Now you feel better, so you think you're good to go, and then months later you're right back to where you were. Lower back pain, knee and joint pain, hip pain, stuff like that. Even getting your hips realigned or alignment, stuff like that, you still have to continue to strengthen those muscles that are weak, which allowed that to happen to begin with. That was a mouthful.
That was a lot. anyway, going back to New Year's resolutions, I mean, they can be obtainable and they can be successful, but don't think after a month that you're going to have these wonderful, fantastic results.
You will see rapid results at first, but you have
Sustainable.
to stick with it. Consistency is the most important thing. You know,
I've been
you
over
can
a
say
year
that a million times.
Still I'm not exactly where I want to
Consistency.
be.
Just because you miss a day or you miss a meal, or even if you miss a week, you have to go on vacation for work, or you have to go on a work trip, or if something happens, you miss it 2 or 3 days or a week. Don't quit. Come back. Your body will bounce right back, I promise. You'll show some weight gain at first. It happens all the time, especially after a big carb-loaded meal. But last week I was carb-loaded from Thanksgiving and everything, and I really dialed my diet in for about 6 days straight. And I lost like 10 pounds. I mean, I do it all the time. I'll gain 10 pounds, 5 or 10. I'll lose 5 or 10.
Thanksgiving, I gained 10, lost 10.
So anyway, guys, that's the moral of our video today, I guess, is to just be consistent, stick with it, don't give up, set your goals.
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year!
Don't forget to subscribe.
Later.